Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading, The Tea on You. Listen, over here, we don't sugarcoat. We tell you what's really up, okay? I get into your energy, your person's energy, the truth, the mess, and the glow up behind it, period. But real quick, for a limited time, I've got my 3 for $33 offer back, and you can ask me any three questions about this person, your career, your money, your mindset, whatever's keeping you up at night. And if you just need some life coaching, I got you. I'm here. The link is in the description. Now let's get into it. Take a moment here and meditate on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card 1 with the pink glass crystal, card 2, the clear glass crystal, and card 3, the teal blue glass crystal. All right, so let's get straight into it. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading, The Tea on You. Listen, over here, we don't sugarcoat. We tell you what's really up. We get into your energy, your person's energy, the truth, the mess, and the glow up behind it, period. But real quick, for a limited time, I've got my 3 for $33 offer back. And you can ask me any three questions about this person, your career, your money, your mindset, whatever's keeping you up at night. And if you just need some life coaching, I got you. I'm here. The link is in the description. Now, let's get straight into it. Pile 1, your energy tuned to the pink glass crystal and the success card. Let me just say this. People feel you. They feel you right now. You are doing that thing. You're glowing, you're moving different. And the same folks who counted you out are suddenly trying to decode your silence. But let's be real. You're the topic, okay? And we're about to find out exactly why. So I'm going to pull 6 cards for this reading. 6 chances for Spirit to spill the real tea on what's going on with you and how your partner is feeling. So with each card, I'm going to break down what's hidden, what's heating up, and what's next. So let's go ahead and pull your first card and find out what's really sitting in your energy right now. Okay, let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. All right, your first card is Tribe of the Kindred. And the card says, I carry your heart. I carry it in mine. That's card 1. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your second card, and then I will read both energies together. You got the River. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the energy of Tribe of the Kindred Spirit, and then we'll tap into the River. Okay, so let's talk about this because somebody's out here, right? Still feels your spirit. They still feel you in their spirit. So this is that deep soul link energy, the one that don't fade just because y'all stop talking, okay? You could be minding your business, living soft, healing, drinking your water, and out of nowhere, boom, their name, their song, their memory just hits you, okay? That's because this person still carries your energy like a fingerprint on their soul, okay? And so I'm hearing you were the safe place they didn't realize they needed until they lost it. Okay. So they didn't know what to do with that kind of love, that real grounded, show up when it matters energy. So they tried to match you with people who felt easier. And none of it hits the same. None of it hits the same. And see, you have been working hard to detach. But Spirit says that this bond, it wasn't meant to disappear. It was meant to teach you both what real connection feels like. Now, let's layer in your second card, the River. See, the first card showed us the bond. This one shows us the movement because the River says that you're finally letting what's meant for you find its way back. You are not chasing, you're not forcing, you are letting the current of life carry what's real straight to you and wash away everything that isn't. For this person, though, that same current is pulling on their conscience. They are being reminded of every moment you poured into them, every time you kept it solid, every truth you spoke that they ignored. Okay, you were their calm before they even know that they needed peace. Listen, stay with me because when I tell you how these first two cards combine, woo, baby, this connection runs deep. At the end of this reading, I'm dropping the total energetic frequency of this connection, and trust me, it's wild AF. So it's what Spirit is showing about this energy is heading. It's crazy, okay? Now let's go ahead and pull card 3 and see how this flow is about to shift. All right, what is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. All right, you got the King of Cups. Y'all, when I tell you the King of Cups, this is water, it's emotional energy, and it also governs the water zodiacs, okay? But when the King of Cups show up, he's not soft. He's not soft at all. So here's the thing, y'all. This is deep, emotional, intuitive, and real. So we're talking Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces vibes. The signs that feel first and speak later. Now listen, when a King of Cups steps in, he's not loud, he's layered. So this is somebody who might look calm on the outside, but inside, it's a whole tidal wave of feelings that they've been holding back. So he's the type who keeps his emotions tucked behind responsibility, pride, or timing. But Spirit says that dam is cracking. See how it all connects. Tribe of Kindred said that this bond still lives inside of them. The River said emotions are starting to flow again. And so now here comes the King of Cups confirming it. This person's heart space is open, but they are terrified of vulnerability. So yeah, they've been trying to act unbothered, but their energy says otherwise. See, every time they feel peace, something reminds them of you. A scent, a song, a look, and suddenly they are right back in that current. This is the kind of energy where you don't have to chase or prove. The water will find its way back to the source. And I'm telling you right now, Spirit is saying that you taught this person what emotional safety actually feels like. So that's why even when they met someone new, they compare everything back to you. You are the energetic blueprint for what real intimacy feels like. Stable, soulful, safe. Okay? Now, listen. Y'all, stay with me because the next card I pull will tell us if this King of Cups is ready to show it or if they're still fighting it. And at the end, I'm dropping that total energetic frequency of this connection. And it's about to get wild, y'all. So let's go ahead and pull your fourth card and see what's really next. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? All right, let's see what's coming through. You got the fourth house. This is the fourth house in an astrological birth chart. There are 12 houses in an astrological birth chart, but I'm going to break down this fourth house. Y'all, this is family. This is about the past. So this certainly could be somebody from your past or somebody that is still living in the past. The number 4 is significant either in your birthday, birth year, or birth month or theirs. But I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm picking up. Thank you, Spirit. Listen. Here's the thing, y'all. This is home, family roots, and emotional security. So it's that childhood imprint, the past connections, the stuff that built you, and sometimes the things that you've been trying to heal from. So when this energy comes through, Spirit is saying that this person is still tied to their past. They're either living in it or haunted by it. And for many of you, that past includes you. Again, the number 4 might be hitting heavy right now. It could be in their birthday, their birth year, your anniversary, or the last day y'all spoke. So Spirit is drawing a circle around that number because it represents foundation and structure. And this connection was meant to build something real, not just emotional chaos, okay? But here's the twist. This person's idea of home has changed. They used to equate comfort with control or, familiarity. But now they associate home with you. See, because the peace you gave, the calm in your tone, and the way you didn't compete for attention, you just were. Right? You showed them what emotional stability actually feels like. So that's why they can't fully move on. Because no matter where they go, every road circle backs to the same energetic address. You, honey. So, baby, this energy is locked in, okay? We still got 2 more cards to go. To pull. And I promise you, this is where the energy shifts. So at the end, I'm breaking down that total energetic frequency of this connection. And y'all, I'm seeing something about timing, divine order, and unfinished emotion. Okay, that's crazy. So let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? And let's see what's coming through. You got the warrior. I'm picking up the shadow attributes, and it's trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. The indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Y'all know I said I wasn't going to hold nothing back. I'm not. I have to really tell you what I'm picking up because, honey, knowledge is power. It is. And if you can avoid repeating the same lessons, wouldn't you just love to do that? Listen. Here's the thing now. Let's keep it real because this person has a side of them that's used to fighting everything. Okay? They're used to fighting for everything. Love, money, validation. Even if they were the ones causing the wounds. They have been in survival mode so long that sometimes they mistake intensity for love and control for connection. So, and when Spirit puts this card in front of you, it's not to scare you, it's to wake you up to the pattern so you don't walk the same circle twice. Right? Like I said, you know how I always say knowledge is power. This is exactly what I mean. So if you recognize the pattern early, you can set boundaries without closing your heart. And you can say, I see what you're doing, but I'm not going to bleed for someone else's unhealed trauma again. That's growth. That's evolution. That's the kind of awareness that makes karma skip your address next time. Okay? That's the kind of awareness that makes karma skip your address next time. So Spirit is saying, don't fear this card. Use it. You already mastered the part where you love deeply. Now you're mastering discernment. And once you do that, Warrior in Shadow can pull you into another battlefield disguised as romance. Right? Now listen, we got one last card to go. And this is where everything comes full circle. So let's go ahead and do it, okay? Because we're going to find out what's coming through. It's given major revelation, major clarity, and a whole new chapter for you. So let's go ahead and pull card 6. All right, what is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. What is the T on you as it relates to this person? Let's see what it is. The T on you, baby. The card says mind. And it says, you are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate calm and an inner state. So this person definitely sees you as the one that's grounded. You ground their chaos, believe it or not, right? So here's the thing. You are grounding, so grounding to this person's energy. It's not even funny, y'all. It's not funny. So here's the truth. This person sees you as the one who is always in control. You are peace in human form. So when they spiral, you stay still. When they get emotional, you don't match the storm. You center it. They might not always say it out loud, but they know it because you regulate their energy just by existing. You don't chase. You don't compete. You don't fold under pressure. You set the tone and they either rise to meet it or get left behind. And that's the part that both intimidates and inspires them because you're teaching this person emotional maturity without saying a word. You are showing them what it looks like to choose peace over drama, clarity over confusion, and alignment over attachment. They see you as rare, too rare to fumble again. And deep down, that's why they're still connected. That is why they are still connected because you are the calm after the storm, the mirror to their soul, and the proof that real love doesn't have to hurt. It doesn't have to hurt. Now, let's pull this all together because the total energetic frequency of this connection, it's layered, it's soulful, and Spirit's about to spill something that's going to make everything make sense. So let's go ahead and break it down right now. The energetic frequency between you and this person, where this is headed, and what it's really teaching both of you. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Clarity family, listen. The energy between you and this person, it's magnetic, but it's not the kind of pull that just feeds ego. It's the kind that forces growth. Okay, it is the kind that forces growth. This is a mirror connection. Spirit brought you two together not to break you, but to break the pattern. They came into your life so you could finally see how powerful your peace really is. And you mastered it. You are no longer reacting. You are responding. You're not chasing closure. You became the closure. Okay, so they are realizing that they met someone that they can't energetically replace. They can distract. They can deflect. They can deny, but the frequency doesn't lie. Your vibration is different now. See, because they used to match your effort, and now they're trying to match your evolution. And Spirit is saying loud and clear, you're the calm, they're the current. And only one of you knows how to steer the flow. So that's why they keep feeling pulled. They're feeling pulled back to you even when they try to move on, right? Because what you gave, it wasn't chaos. It was not chaos. It was clarity. And as you step forward, you're moving into a timeline where peace is your baseline and love, it meets you there. Not after pain, but because of growth. You are no longer attracting people who need saving. You are attracting people who bring safety. This is your soft power era. Your divine, I don't chase, I align frequency. And baby, that's exactly why this person still feels you everywhere they go. If this reading hit home, remember, the energy doesn't lie, okay? And if you need deeper clarity, my 3 for $33 offer is still open. Ask me about your person, your path, or your next chapter. I got you. The link is in the description. Stay grounded, stay glowing, and keep protecting the peace. Because over here at Clarity Bay, we don't chase energy. We read it, heal it, and evolve past it. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading, The Tea on You. You already know how we do it over here. We don't tiptoe around the energy, okay? We tell the truth, we read the room, and we get you the clarity you didn't even know you needed. But real quick, for a limited time, my 3 for $33 offer is back, and you can ask me any 3 questions about this person, your career, your next move, or even life coaching guidance if you just need direction. The link is in the description. Grab it while it's alive, okay? Now let's jump straight into pile 2. Your energy is tuned to the clear glass crystal and the card Overcome Obstacles. Let me say this, and I want you to hear me real good. The tea on you is this. They tried to count you out. But baby, you can't count out somebody who's already passed every test life could throw. People are talking, they're whispering about how you keep bouncing back like you never even fail. Okay? You don't fight dirty. You fight smart. You don't chase revenge. You chase peace. And that's exactly what's got certain folks pressed, okay? See, because your glow up doesn't come from noise. It comes from discipline. It comes from discipline. Now, you got 6 cards in this pile that I'm going to pull. And each one is about to spill more of that behind the scenes conversation, what people are really saying, what they're feeling, but won't admit. And if you're asking about a specific person, right, and what's still sitting heavy on their heart, honey, by the time we reach the end, I'm revealing the total energetic frequency of this connection. And trust me, what I'm already picking up is wild because it explains why you are still showing up in rooms you never walked into. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your first card and find out what energy is really moving around you. Let's find out because, honey, this first pull is going to set the tone for everything I'm seeing in that total energetic frequency later on. So let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. Baby, you got the Thanatos, and that's spelled Thanatos. This is your first card, and I'm going to break down the energy that I'm picking up. But first, I'm going to go ahead and pull your second card, and then we'll read both together. Okay, you also got on your own terms. And the card says, she waited a really long time to be saved until one day she decided to save herself. It was a very good day. Period. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the energy of the first card, the Thanatos, and then we'll read the energy of on your own terms as it relates to the T on you. All right, so let's be real, baby. You are in this energy. First of all, let me just say this. When Thanatos shows up, Spirit is not playing cute. This is the energy of death and rebirth, not physical death, but the ending of who you used to be. And the T on you right now, you are intimidating people because you have outgrown their comfort zone. So let's be real. You're not the same version that they thought they could play with. You used to explain yourself. You used to justify your choices. So now you just move different. So when people lose access to your old self, they panic because that old version was their safety net. The Nato says you shed your skin and it didn't send out a memo. You stopped showing up for fake peace. You stopped performing for validation. And now folks are realizing that they don't know how to approach the new you. They don't know how to approach the new you, the healed, glowing, detached you. Okay? So, baby, that's the first layer of your energy, right? So I'm seeing already. The power of emotional resurrection. See, this is the thing. You died to who you were so you could rise into who you were meant to be. Card 2, on your own terms. Let me tell you something. This card right here is your liberation story. Spirit said, you waited for someone to choose you until you realized that you were the one holding the pen. That was the plot twist nobody saw coming. The T on you, people are shocked that you stopped playing victim in their story and started being the hero in your own. So they thought your silence was weakness, but silence was strategy. And you didn't fall off. You leveled up privately. And that's what's shaking the room energetically, okay? Because when you move from needing validation to giving yourself closure, it changes your frequency entirely. And that's exactly what's building into the total energetic frequency of this reading. Baby, it's power that doesn't scream. It radiates. You are in your I build it myself era. No middlemen, no permission slips, no watered down version of you to make other people comfortable. You master detachment without losing compassion. And that balance, that's spiritual luxury. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull card 3 next because this next one is about to show how this transformation is playing out through your connections. And trust me, what I'm picking up from the total energetic frequency between you and the people watching you right now is giving karma caught up. Okay, karma caught up. So let's go ahead and pull your third card. And let's tune in to what's coming next. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy? All right, as it does relate. Let's see what's coming through. Yeah. Okay. And you got the Messiah in reverse. And let me tell you what that shadow energy says. It says, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So basically, somebody thought they could play you or play with you, or the only reason you're successful is because they're with you or you're in their life, or you know what I'm saying? But they got you twisted, honey. They got you all the way effed up. Mm-mm. No. See, here's the thing. Um, Baby, when the Messiah card comes out in reverse, Spirit is calling out somebody's delusion. The shadow message, like I said, it says an exaggerated belief that they are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Translation: somebody out here really thought you needed them to win. They had it backwards though, because the T on you is this: you were the blessing they couldn't keep. They thought being in your orbit made them powerful, and not realizing that it was your presence, your energy, your ideas that elevated them. So they were basking in your light, thinking it was a reflection of their own glow. Okay? So let's call it what it is. They got you all the way twisted, honey, and they confuse access with contribution. You were the foundation, and they were the furniture. Cute for the look, but the house still stands without it. And now you pull back. That contrast is loud because they are realizing your energy was the structure behind every win they claimed. So that's why Spirit is saying that this reversal wasn't rejection, it was revelation. You were never meant to carry someone who thought they were your crown when they were actually your test. See, honey, listen. The third card, baby, it ties directly into the total energetic frequency that I've been talking about since the start. The one that's building through this entire reading. Because it's not just about what people said or did, it's about the frequency shift that happens when you finally reclaim your power. And trust me, what's coming through next, it's about to show how that power echoes back through your connections and how the same people who once doubted you are now being humbled by your silence. So let's go ahead and pull card 4 and see exactly how Spirit's revealing the next chapter, because this next chapter, this next energy, it feels like divine reversal and it's juicy. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? All right. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. You got the first house. This is the first house in an astrological birth chart, the house of self. This is also like your ascendant sign, okay, or your rising sign. Physical body, the outlook, the self-image, the philosophy. I'm gonna break it all the way down though. The number 1 is significant either in your birthday, birth month, or birth year, or theirs. But I'm gonna tell you about what I'm picking up here. Listen, y'all. Listen. Here's the thing. Because let me just explain this again, because I feel like I said that too fast. Okay. So the first house in astrology is the house of self. It's your identity, your outlook, your physical body, your aura, and the way you move through the world. It's your ascendant sign, your rising sign. It's the mask the world sees first before they meet your heart. So when this comes through in your reading, Spirit is saying that the T on you right now is all about visibility and rebirth. People are watching you redefine yourself in real time. In real time. And it's shaking them. Because the same ones who once tried to narrate your story are having to rewrite it because the plot no longer fits. The number one might be hitting hard here because it could connect to your birthday, your birth month, or even theirs. But symbolically, one means a new cycle, self leadership, independence, and divine originality. See, somebody in your energy used to think they built you, shaped you, or had a say in who you'd become. But the truth, you're the blueprint. You taught them how to move, how to heal, how to show up. And now they are realizing that the version of you that they tried to define, it doesn't exist anymore. So this card links perfectly to what we've already seen in the total energetic frequency building across this pile. You stepped into main character energy. Okay? And that's what has people whispering. You are not chasing approval. You are the approval. You have stopped auditioning for rooms you already own. So physically, the first house also highlights your glow up. New body language, new confidence, new way of dressing. Your energy is giving peace looks good on me. And emotionally, it's the same thing. Self-image upgraded, boundaries locked in, frequency unmatched. This is the I know who I am now era. And it's what makes your total energetic frequency impossible to ignore. Now, let's go ahead and pull card 5 and see how this version of you is being received, because what I'm sensing, somebody's pride, baby, somebody's pride is cracking under the weight of your glow up. Let's go. What is the energy as it does? Relate, y'all. What's coming through? You got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, this is physical and it's earth. And let me tell you what I mean by physical. Because, baby, look, the 9 of Pentacles is earth energy, that tangible proof that everything you poured into yourself is showing. It's that card of independence, stability, and soft luxury. See, you've been planting seeds quietly, and now your garden's loud. Let me tell you what I mean by that. You stopped hustling for validation and started working for peace. You learned how to pour back into your own cup, your body, your finances, your space. And now people can see the difference, okay? Because you are walking in a kind of confidence that can't be borrowed. It's earned. This is the I'm good either way card. The T on you is that you have become the example, not the exception. So folks who once pitied you are studying your moves now, okay? They can't figure out how you stay so calm while everything falls into place. But that's the earth magic, consistency, discipline, and divine timing. And so, of course, it resonates with the earth zodiacs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, right? So that energy, yeah, it could be in the top placements of your birth chart or theirs. It could be in the sun, the moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. And don't miss this. Listen, energetic frequency is running through your reading, is peaking here. Every time you choose peace over panic, your vibration climbs higher. And it's showing up as real world blessings, new money, new comfort, new self-respect, okay? So yeah, the number 9 isn't random either. It's completion, the end of survival mode and the start of enjoying what you built. So let's go ahead and pull card 6 because Spirit's about to show how this abundance energy ties directly into your relationships and what it's teaching the people watching you win. Let's go. All right. What is the energy as it does relate? Look at that. You got calm. The card says, a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. Yes, God. Yes, Source. Yes. Okay? That part. Let's talk about this because this one hits deep, okay? Because you already walked through the fire. So now Spirit is saying, don't mistake peace for boredom. The world might still be chaotic, but you have changed frequencies. This is the moment where life slows down. And that's not punishment, it's protection. The T on you, people are waiting for the old you to resurface. The reactive version, the one that explained herself, the one that took everything personally. But you're not given that anymore. You're calm, not cold. You've learned how to respond, not react. And that calmness, it's confusing people who used to feed off your fire. The total energetic frequency running through your reading right now is peace as power. Because your silence, it hits harder than your words ever did. Spirit is saying, don't chase closure, be the closure. Don't chase peace, become it. Every test you've passed, every storm you survived, it was training for this level of emotional intelligence. So when I say that this next part, right? Take it in because you are no longer fighting battles. You are mastering vibration. And that's why no weapon, no gossip, no shade can stick to you anymore. Your energy has leveled up too high for low frequency drama to even register. So when this card says remain calm, that's not passive, that's divine control. Because the moment you stop needing to prove your peace, you finally own it. The total energetic frequency of this connection, this entire reading screams rebirth through discipline. You've gone from reactive to reflective, from proving to providing, and from chaos to control. The total energetic frequency here, balance, power, mastery. Spirit is saying that this connection, whether romantic, platonic, or karmic, wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you. And baby, look at you now. You didn't just survive it, you evolved it. So your calm is your weapon, your silence is your statement, and your peace is your proof. This is the soft power version of success, where your energy speaks louder than your words ever could. And that's the real tea. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading, The Tea on You. You already know how we do it over here. We don't sugarcoat, we decode. We get into what's real, what's hidden, and what's making people whisper your name when you're not even around. But real quick, for a limited time, my 3 for $33 offer is back, and you can ask me any 3 questions about your person, your next move, your money, or even life coaching guidance if you're ready to shift everything in your life. The link is in the description. Don't sleep on it. Now let's get into pile 3. Okay, your energy draws you here to the teal blue glass crystal and the acceptance card. Let me tell you something, and listen close. The T on you right now, you are finally done explaining your piece. People can feel the shift. You are not begging to be understood anymore. Okay, you're not, because you have accepted yourself on a level that makes others uncomfortable. But when you stop needing validation, you start vibrating in freedom. And freedom is the loudest flex there is. You got 6 cards in this pile, and each one is about to tell on somebody, okay? Each one is about to tell on somebody. So we're talking what they think, what they feel, and what they regret, and what they can't say out loud. Plus, I'm seeing how this all ties into the total energetic frequency of your connection. And baby, that energy is not just hot, it's divine combustion. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your first card and find out what's really going on behind that I'm fine energy everybody keeps misreading. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. Here is your first card. What is the energy as it does relate? Yes, you got the shaman. That's the first card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your second card, and then we'll read both energies together. Second energy is Magdalene. You are stronger than you think. So let's go ahead and tap into the energy of the shaman, and then we'll move straight into Magdalene. Let's go. All right, so let me tell you, baby, when the shaman shows up first, right? Spirit's not talking surface level, it's talking soul level. This is the archetype of the healer, the seer, the one who knows before they're told. The T on you, people are finally realizing that you were never the problem. You were the mirror. You read energy before words. You felt intentions before actions. And they thought that you were too sensitive when in reality, you were too accurate. Okay? You were too accurate. You move like someone who's already seen the ending. So you don't chase the validation of the middle. The shaman card says that your power didn't come from pain. It came from what you did with it. You transmuted it. You learned the language of energy while they were still learning how to lie. So now you walk through rooms where your silence says more than their whole story. So that's why this card comes first, because it's setting the tone for your entire and total energetic frequency at the end of this pile. Okay? Master healer energy. You don't fix people anymore. You teach them how through peace, right? So card 2, Magdalene, says, you are stronger than you think. Let me tell you something. This card right here is sacred feminine resilience. Magdalene energy, it shows up when spirit says they tried to break you, and all they did was reveal your anointing. They revealed your anointing. The T on you. Every hardship that they thought would silence you just built your authority. You didn't lose yourself. You found your strength in your softness, okay? You're the kind of person that people test because they can feel your power before they understand it. They think you'll fold, but every time life hits, you rise with more grace. You are the lesson that strength doesn't have to roar, okay? Sometimes it prays, breathes, and lets karma do the talking. And baby, the way the shaman and Magdalene flow together, woo, that's ancient soul energy meeting divine self-respect. So you are healing generations by breaking patterns that didn't start with you. And that's exactly why your calm presence unnerves people who haven't done their own work. So this combination is already shaping the total energetic frequency of your connection. And I'm going to reveal that at the end of this reading. Okay? It's one of divine reflection, because you show people who they are simply by being who you've become. So that power, they can't fake, copy, or replace. Now, let's go ahead and pull card 3, because Spirit's about to show how this strength translates into what's coming next, emotionally, spiritually, and yes, relationally. And from what I'm sensing, this next energy is about to hit deep. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? All right, let's see what's coming through. You got the martyr, M-A-R-T-Y-R, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Y'all, this is crazy, because the tea on you right now is people are used to you being the rescuer, the glue, the one who keeps everything together while they fall apart. See, you've been the shoulder, the backbone, the emergency contact. And for one, Spirit is saying, put that cape down. Put that cape down. Okay, the light side of this card is powerful. It's compassion, loyalty, purpose. But the shadow side is burnout, disguised as devotion. And baby, you carried more. You have carried more than most could handle. You learned the transcendent nature of service, meaning you finally understand that helping doesn't mean depleting, and you can pour love without emptying your cup. And you can care without carrying, okay? Care without carrying. That's growth. And that's what's shifting your total energetic frequency again. Because from sacrifice to sovereignty, you are no longer attracting situations that drain you. You're attracting ones that pour back. Every boundary that you set now is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. So when this card lands between the shaman and the Magdalene, is confirmation that you have mastered the art of giving from overflow, not lack. You are still the healer, but now you heal by example. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull card 4, because Spirit's about to show how the universe rewards that balance. And from what I'm feeling, is coming with tangible blessings and a few jaws dropping in the process. Okay, so let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? And as we see what's coming through. All right. You got the 6 of Wand energy. 6 of Wand. Fire does correlate or governs the fire zodiacs. Here's what I'm picking up. So, it's pure fire energy. And it governs the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And baby, it's giving victory with receipts. So let's talk about it. This is the moment when Spirit says, you have done the work. Now own the stage. The T on you. People are finally realizing the strength it took for you to stand tall after everything you walked through. They counted you out, whispered, doubted, even tried to copy your glow. But guess what? You can't duplicate authenticity. The Six of Wands energy is that quiet but undeniable triumph. You're not even bragging, okay? But everything about you says, I survived and I leveled up. So this is your flowers moment. Your win is public because your struggle was public. This also ties right back into your total energetic frequency because your vibration is loud right now and you are walking with purpose, and that purpose has people staring. Even your silence is magnetic. Even your confidence is healing. And let's be clear, this isn't just about career or visibility. It's about self-validation. You are no longer waiting for applause. You're the one giving yourself credit for everything you've overcome. And Spirit says, you didn't get lucky. You got aligned. And when alignment hits, success becomes your natural language. Now, let's go ahead and pull card 5 because the way that this fire is burning, the next energy feels like the turning point. The part where life starts mirroring back the love and effort that you've been giving out all along. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? And let's see what's coming through. All right, and you got the Sun. The Sun card, y'all. I do want to point out that the Sun does rule over Leo. Leo is the only zodiac sign ruled by the Sun. Okay, this is fire energy again. It's vitality, success, confidence, the full illumination of your path. The T on you. You walk through so many shadows that now the light is yours by right. This is your glow era, the one that can't be dimmed, delayed, or denied. The Sun shows up when Spirit says that you learned enough through pain. Now learn through peace. People who used to pity you are now inspired by you, okay? They are watching your calm turn into confirmation. That everything you said you were manifesting is happening in real time. Your joy has become your revenge, and your silence has become your softest flex. And this Sun energy, it ties straight into the total energetic frequency that's been building across this pile. Okay, you moved from healer to light source. You don't chase happiness, you radiate it. You don't perform for validation. You exist in alignment. So that's why everything you touch now multiplies, because you are operating from pure intention, not wounded reaction. This is the universe's way of saying it's your turn, because you passed the test, learned the lessons, and mastered the art of peace. And now life wants to celebrate you for it. Let's go ahead and pull card 6, because after the Sun comes full manifestation. And I can already feel that this last card is going to bring your total energetic frequency full circle, and it's about to show you exactly what and who is aligning with this light next. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Honey, you got priorities. The card says, the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. Pause. Look. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. Spirit is calling you to audit your energy. You have proven you can do it all. Now the lesson is learning that you don't have to. This is about moving from busy to balanced. The T on you right now. People think you're booked and unavailable, but the truth is you are finally intentional. You're not rejecting anyone. You're protecting your peace. You used to spread yourself thin, trying to be everything for everyone. And now you are curating your time like luxury. And baby, peace is expensive, but you can afford it. So this card ties directly into your total energetic frequency for pile 3, which is master of focus. You're realizing that time is currency and not everyone deserves a transaction. Your yes has power now because it's backed by clarity. Your no carries weight because it's rooted in alignment. And Spirit says, stop glorifying exhaustion and start honoring fulfillment. Your energy is too potent to waste on anything that doesn't reciprocate. And because of that shift, your timeline is about to accelerate, okay? And doors are opening. Money's stabilizing. And connections are aligning with your peace, not your pain. So, your total energetic frequency of this connection, the frequency you're radiating right now, unbothered power. You've turned detachment into discernment and acceptance into authority. The people connected to you are being forced to rise or fall, depending on how they treat your energy. So this connection, whether with one person or your whole circle, is mirroring back what you mastered. Self-respect, calm, confidence, and time control. You are no longer the one proving your worth. You're the one scheduling peace and watching life catch up to your vibration. See, the total energetic frequency here is alignment as lifestyle. If this reading hit for you, remember, energy doesn't lie. And if you want to dive deeper, my 3 for $33 offer is still open. Ask me about your person, your purpose, or your next move. Whatever clarity you need, I got you. The link is in the description. And as always, over here, we don't chase energy. We align, we attract, we let the universe do the rest.